It figures to be a wet one, but we'll have baseball for you on MLB Network nonetheless. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Cincinnati Reds. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Epa Brixey gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
At the plate, Ozzie Smith, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. And spring training is officially behind us now as the first pitch of the season is looked at for ball one.
First pitch.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
2 balls, no strike.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Enos Slaughter waits on deck. The 3-0. Finds the zone, strike one.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
The 3-1. And that misses for ball four, so it's a 5-pitch walk to get us started here this afternoon.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Enos Slaughter. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the belt, kicks and deals. He swings and misses, throw down. Is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game, and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
Hit out towards second. He's got it. And the throw to first is in time. One gone.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 5, Albert.
Here's Albert now. First trip to the plate for him in this one, and it's a good RBI spot too. Leadoff man at third with one down. He's set, and the pitch. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Shoots this one over to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Only play's going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ted Simmons. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And the pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So they scratch across a run on no hits, no errors, and no one left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Cardinals 1 and the Reds nothing. Bob Gibson is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Now at the plate, Joe Morgan. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Morgan.
Here's the pitch. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone. Here's the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, as we take another look at it, you can see that this thing kind of handcuffed him and he couldn't make the play. Comes off the heel of the glove, and the leadoff man is aboard.
Runner at first following the error. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Pete Rose. First offering on its way. This one's smoked the other way. High and deep to left. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Reds now take a 2-1 lead.
After a long winter and a grueling spring, everyone is anxious to get the season started, but to start it off with a home run, there's no better way to get your campaign underway. He was rounding the bases thinking, hey, this is going to be a good year.
So coming to the plate, Joey Votto, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And the pitch. Base is empty here with nobody out. A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman.
Hey, sometimes it doesn't go exactly according to plan. 2 aces on the mound. We thought they were going to throw up donuts all game. Both teams are able to score. Let's see which one settles down quicker.
Fouled away. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Stepping in now, Johnny Bench, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. Hit hard but foul. Here's the 0-2.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
The 1-2.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James Kingley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And it's gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. First home run of the campaign for him, and it gives the Reds a 3-1 lead.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or if he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Into the box now, number 28.
The center fielder.
As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. The 1-0 home.
Nope. 2 balls, no strikes.
3 runs already home here. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, George Foster.
Ready now, George Foster. Now here's the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. The 1-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Here now the 2-2. Is laid off and the count runs full. Three-two pitch. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 1 inning in the books here. The Reds are on top 3-1. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, there is precipitation in the forecast, but talking with some of the grounds crew here before the game, they said they don't think it will have a significant impact as we move forward. We can expect a light sprinkle, but there shouldn't be any stoppages in play.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. We'll hope that's true. And guys, what's the toughest thing about playing in damp conditions like this?
I'm going to be honest with you, Matty. If it stays like this, not a problem. It's just a nuisance. Yeah, the ball might be a little damp, throwing it across to first base. Might have to gather yourself a little bit more, but this weather won't affect anything.
Rogers Hornsby is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. Now the pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
3-0 now.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Coming to the plate now, Stan Musial. First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Hornsby aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Another try at 2-2.
We got 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Warrior.
So now to the plate, Ken Boyer. That's a hit, their first of the new season.
Whoa, that ball was close, whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
Into the box, Jim Edmonds. That's lifted the other way out to left. Foster is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Bob Gibson.
So in now is the Cardinals pitcher, Bob Gibson. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Comes set with the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Cards strand a couple. They still trail it here 3-1. Now at the plate, Reggie Sanders.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off-speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off-speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
At the plate, Barry Larkin. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. One out, nobody on. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Standing in now, Epa Rixey, wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. One there, the relay on to first, the double play, and the side is retired. Boy, oh boy. So after the 3-spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. Reds lead this one 3-1. Now to the plate, Ozzie Smith. He'll start things out here with his guys down a pair as we begin the 3rd.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
No balls and 1 strike. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. There to take it is Votto, and there's one gone.
The right fielder, number 9, Enos Slaughter.
Now in the box, Enos Slaughter. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming, here it is.
Ball 1, no strike.
3rd inning here, 3-1 our score. This is fought off foul over to the right side. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home.
2-1.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Number 28 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The first baseman, number 5, Albert Pujols.
Stepping up now, Albert Pujols. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one. And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Three and one.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his 3rd walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together, or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
Stepping in, Ted Simmons. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. A runner on first with 2 away. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Cards leave 1, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. So digging in now, Joe Morgan. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. First pitch on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Morgan is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
At the plate now, Pete Rose. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
So up steps the former MVP Joey Votto as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. And he popped him up. Boyer in foul ground, and this will land foul. 2 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Simmons waits on it, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the 4th, and standing in as the power-hitting second baseman, Rogers Hornsby.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate, and that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate.
The count now at 2-1. Pitch on the way. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Full count, 3-2.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing and oh my. Hit him with the high into the upper deck and gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Cardinals are back within a run. It's now a 3-2 game. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did. Stepping in now, Stan Musial. So way down a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Fouled off. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch lifted down the line in left, and they can't run it down. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
There's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Ken Boyer. He reached on a single in his first try. From the belt, the pitch. Set to deliver the 0-1. Pitch misses low. The throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside.
Hey, it's much easier to lay off the breaking stuff when it's coming in towards you instead of when it breaks away. A good take there.
All even now, 2-2. 2 runs on 2 hits. 1 error for the Cardinals to this point. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
So now to the plate, Jim Edmonds, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Edmonds, a 6'1" left-handed swinger and thrower. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
2 balls and no strikes to the Cardinals center fielder. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
And that misses ball 4, so it's 1st and 2nd now with only 1 away. Digging in, Bob Gibson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch coming, here it is.
1-0.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back, make the count 1-0, and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
And the pitcher will indeed try and move his runners as he gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
The bat, number 1. Shortstop, Ozzie Smith.
Digging in once again, Ozzie Smith, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at 3rd. Looking to minimize the damage here. And that's in there for strike 1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
That's in there, base hit. The second run will score as the lead will change hands now at 4-3.
You know, D-Row, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2-RBI hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or eighth in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
Yeah, but that's a big 2-RBI base hit.
Enos Slaughter is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. A dive, but he's back. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Oh, and they've got him picked off. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So they get 3 runs on 2 base hits, with one of them being the big home run. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Reds 3. Ready for another chance? Johnny Bench. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Fastball called for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. On a good curveball, gets him swinging for out number 1.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Into the box, number 28. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
He didn't look overly fooled right there, because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2.
Flip a coin right here with this next pitch. After throwing 2 fastballs to get ahead, he's been able to lay off both those off-speed pitches. Looked like he's seeing it pretty good.
Still 2-2. Runs coming fast and furious here. 4-3 our score as we play the 4th. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
At the plate, George Foster, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at bat. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Cardinals lead it 4-3. Now at the plate, Enos Slaughter.
Leading off to St. Louis, the right fielder, Enos Slaughter.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Count now a ball and a strike. Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Big bat of Albert Pujols is due up next. Down the first base line, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The first baseman, number 5, Albert Pujols.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and stepping in the former MVP Albert Pujols. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Nope,
Ball 1. Pujols, who's long been referred to as the machine. He's in year 1 of a new 3-year deal. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals first baseman.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
Fielded by Votto, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher, Ted Simmons.
Digging in to try it again, Ted Simmons. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
3-0 to him now. We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. That one's in there. 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1 pitch. And he misses again, as the command is definitely letting him down now. It's ball 4.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Digging in, Rogers Hornsby, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
No balls and a strike to count. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. 4 runs, only 3 hits, 1 error for the Cardinals to this point. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Here's another 1-2. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
You know, these kind of at-bats can drive you crazy when you're on the mound. I mean, he's been ahead of him pretty much the whole time, but he just can't put him away. Not only that, but it's costing him a lot of bullets.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Grounded back up the middle, scooped up, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cardinals, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. In now for the Reds, Reggie Sanders. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. That's inside. 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Now here's the pitch. Good downward movement fooled him there. 2-1.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
The 2-1 on its way. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Standing in, Barry Larkin. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way.
Nope, upstairs.
The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
2-0.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Now batting, the pitcher,
Number 3 will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
He's hitting for the Reds. Number 3.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. The 0-1 on its way. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Runners on first with one down. Now a throw over. A 1-1.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Ball even at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. A dive by Pujols. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Bill Henry is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Bill Henry.
Settling in now, Stan Musial. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th.
Stan Musial.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. The pitch.
Oh, that's low.
Too high, and it's 3-0. The pitch.
Hey! 3 balls, 1 strike.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ken Boyer. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope.
Henry is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. And he has a cut at that one, but misses 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Set to deal on 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 2-2 one more time. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. And the pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
In now, Jim Edmonds. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Strike 2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Taken in by Votto, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Joe Morgan. First pitch coming, here it is. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
1-1 to the Reds' leadoff man. The 1-1. A bouncer up the middle. And that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single.
The batter, the third baseman, Pete Rose.
In now, Pete Rose, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Set, here it comes, and he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. A runner at first with no outs here. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in there. Set to deliver the 0-1. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Now the 1-1 pitch.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike. Down to 3-1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And that misses for ball 4. And it's 1st and 2nd now with nobody out.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
In is Joey Votto now. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
The 1-0 delivery. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Sharp ground ball to third. There's one to Pujols, and they get them both.
Not what you expect from your 3-hole hitter when the first 2 guys get on base. That's pretty deflating. But now we'll see if the cleanup guy can still pick up the runner at third.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Johnny Bench, as he'll do his best to bring home the go-ahead run from third, 90 feet away. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
Great job by everyone involved right there. Executed a great pitch, got the double play. But don't kid yourself, there's still a guy standing on third base. He still needs one more out.
And he takes a called strike 1.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
Here's the 1-1. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. Full count now, 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
2 outs here with a runner at third. That's down low. It's ball 4. And they're at the corners now with 2 away.
Now that was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Riding in once again, number 28. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Here comes the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we'll have it for you next on MLB Network. Jim Bronson is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Yeah, Bronson.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Bob Gibson. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And the pitch.
Count is 1 and 2.
Popped up. Morgan shading to his right. 1 out.
Now batting, shortstop, ATG Smith.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ozzie Smith, coming off the clutch 2-run single his last time up. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt the first pitch. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. And there's out number 2.
To right fielder, number 9, Enos Slaughter.
Ready once again, Enos Slaughter. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals, and it remains a 4-3 game. Ready now for Cincinnati. George Foster been a strikeout victim twice in this one.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A shot down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
To the plate now, Reggie Sanders. As he'll take a look at a curveball that drops in there on the outer half. It's strike 1. No hits to this point. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Hit sharply toward third, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Throwing to second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Here comes the Cardinal manager up out of the dugout out to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, he can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at second, meaning it'd be a no decision if that run comes across to score. Jerry Staley takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. Stepping up to the plate, Barry Larkin. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
First offering on its way. In there, no balls and a strike.
0-1.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. That one misses badly. It's ball 2. 3 balls and a strike to the shortstop of the Reds.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Skied into straightaway right. Slaughter is there. 2 down.
The pitcher, number 37.
Ed Rouse will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 4, Ed Rouse.
Here's a strike with the breaking ball. He's working on bringing home the tying run standing at second base. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Ready on 0-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. 2 out here and a runner at second. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And that's going to find real estate and fall in for a base hit. He's in there at the plate. It's a big 2-out hit, and that ties the ball game.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Into the box now, Joe Morgan, and he'll bounce one on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. It's a run on 2 hits here for Cincinnati. 8th inning coming up, and we are tied 4-4. Norm Charlton has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 40, Norm Charlton.
Ready to begin the 8th, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Albert Pujols.
Albert Pujols.
Pitch on the way.
Oh, that's out.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there 1-0.
Here it comes. Now a swing by Pujols, and this ball is hit high and deep, and you can forget about it. Way out of here. So a solo shot here to left center field, and it's now a one-run ball game. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Yeah, Matty B, you don't see this very often, D-Row, when it's cold and chilly like this. Wind blowing in a little bit, but we're still seeing a lot of home runs.
Yeah, Dan, I can't explain it. Let's just tip our hats to both offenses right now because they came to play. Moving traffic against this cold weather, not easy to do.
Ted Simmons is at the plate as he watches ball 1. The 1-0.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes.
No outs, nobody on. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. Two and 2 to the Cardinals catcher. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Rogers Hornsby comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. A solo shot down the line in right, his second of the game, and it's now 6-4. Clay Carroll gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 36, Clay Carroll.
Stepping in now, Stan Musial, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Carroll, a 6'1" right-hander. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Still only 1 out in the inning. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit. Froze him, but just missed the zone.
Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Ted Boyer.
Striding in, Ken Boyer. And the pitch. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Slapped hard the opposite way. Sanders is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Cardinals are out in front, 6-4. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Number 40 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Now pitching and batting in the 6th spot, number 40. Now playing left and batting 9, number 7.
Leading off the inning, Pete Rose, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. The pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Now here's the pitch.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they'd gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
Seared down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
At the plate, Joey Votto. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
0-1 the count. From the belt, the pitch, and this is swung on and missed as they jump ahead of Votto here. 0-2. Line hard. Foul. Nobody out, runner on first. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
And he'll be back in standing up. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
At the plate now, Johnny Bench, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Throw over to first. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike two. Runner at first here, one man out. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Runners off for second. Fouled away. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Now a move over to first, and the runner back easily. The next 3-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Lindsey McDaniel is called upon with 2 out in the 8th as he's asked to complete a 4-out save. At the plate, number 28. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Two out with the man at first. Red center fielder in front with a 2-0 count.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
3-0 now.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
The 3-0 pitch. He is a heater in there for a strike.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there, the old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
A runner on first with 2 away. He pops it up, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for Cincinnati. Score remains steady at 6-4. Striding in to start the 9th, Jim Edmonds, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
That's a ball.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
And right into the shift. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. What a play.
Now batting, number 7.
Coming to the plate now, number 7. He'll get his first shot with the bat here. Pitch on the way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Two and one.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Three and one to the Cardinals left fielder.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Now the pitch. And that is in there at the letters to run it full. 3 and 2. Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Now at the plate, Ozzie Smith, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. That misses to the Cardinal shortstop, and it's even at 1 and 1. And it's fouled away. Swing and a ball line hard towards short. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. And they'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all.
To right field, number 9, Enos Slaughter.
Into the box now, Enos Slaughter. From the belt, kicks and deals. Two out with the man at first. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now a throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. The 2-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. So no runs here, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. Nothing further in the Cardinal ninth. Last chance now for the Reds. They trail by a couple. It's 6-4. Digging in, George Foster. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
In now, Reggie Sanders. Bouncer to the left side. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Got him.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Barry Larkin.
Into the box, Barry Larkin. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. The Reds down to their last strike. Again, another foul ball. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
6-4 the outcome today. The St. Louis Cardinals came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Jerry Staley claims the win out of the pen, his first. Lindsey McDaniel records 4 outs on his way to the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals, 6 runs, 5 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. For the Reds, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 13 minutes. Our paid attendance at Great American Ballpark this afternoon, 42,319. The Reds thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.